So I've been investing quite a bit of time getting some trumpet sounds dialed up through some guitar effects pedals, and I noticed when I've been doing my research on the internet especially that there's not a lot of videos out there on YouTube demonstrating this, and especially not walking you through how the actual it's connected. And so I thought I would take some time now to show you what pedals I'm using and how I've got them connected, and hopefully that can help any other trumpet players out there who might be interested in experimenting with some great sounds. There's so many amazing pedal makers out there, lots of opportunity to mess around and get some great sounds happening. So I'm just going to show you what I have and how it works for me. Alright, I thought I would start with showing you how I mic my trumpet. I know I've done a lot of reading on the internet, and there's many different philosophies and different people doing different things using preamps and so on, but I have a really simple setup. I use this Audio-Technica clip-on bell mic. It's the Audio-Technica PRO-35. Works really well. It's a phantom-powered microphone. It requires phantom power, so that's why I use this Samson S-Phantom box. It's a really great box. It's actually a 2-channel box. Has 2 channels in, XLR in, then 2 XLRs out, but it also, as you can see with the yellow cable, it does have a 1/4 inch out, which is exactly what I need to get into my pedal chain. I feed that yellow cable straight into my Dunlop wah pedal for the start of my pedal chain. So this is a really great setup, really inexpensive. The microphone's not expensive, about $190, and the S-Phantom box is under $100 as well. So I would actually even use this box if I wasn't using a phantom power microphone. I would use it to convert the signal over from the XLR signal to get the 1/4 inch out to get it into the pedal chain. I get great signal, no need of a boost or anything for this, like no preamp needed. I get a really clean signal all the way through my pedals with this setup on the microphone. The microphone's great too because it clips on, and you can it's got a bendable gooseneck, so you can change it for using different mutes. Harmon mute especially sounds great with a Harmon mute. It's a great microphone too, especially for being inexpensive. It's got great low end, really warm sound. I like the warm sound on the trumpet, so I don't want to lose that low end, and this microphone sounds really great. Good bang for your buck. Now to show you how I actually get my sound from the pedal board to the PA system, I've actually got this great system worked out. I use this Yamaha Stagepas. This is the board that goes into the accompanying Yamaha speaker. You can run it right off the back of the speaker, or it pulls out and becomes its own little standalone board. It's 150 watts. It's the smallest one. It's actually discontinued by Yamaha now. They make a bigger one, but I would still totally recommend it. I just take the 1/4 inch out of the end of my pedal board. That's the blue cable, run it into channel 1, and just run this as my own monitor. I set my own monitor mix, use this right in front of my music stand on the stage, and then I give the sound man, he just takes a clean 1/4 inch signal right off this to a DI box straight to the board and just runs it flat on the board. I set my own sound up. I know exactly what I'm hearing, and he just takes a signal from that, and it's really simple, and it's got great power for me on stage, and it's great to use, really easy to carry around. Highly recommend checking something like this out to get your pedal board set up with your trumpet. To the pedal board itself. So as you can see, I've got it set up on a Pedaltrain 2, which is a really great pedal board to set things up on. I run all George L cables that are all cut to custom length to connect the cables, and I use a Godlyke Powerall power supply that connects all my 9-volt pedals, and it's got 2,000 milliamps. So I got lots of space to connect other pedals. So the pedal chain starts on the right here with the Dunlop wah. That's the 95Q, which is great because it springs up and it doesn't have to tap down to engage, and plus the controls on the side control the Q, and it has about a 15 boost as well, which is really great. So from that goes into the Pog 2 from Electro-Harmonix, which is the Poly-octave generator, which is great. Then into the Boss Distortion, over to a vintage Ibanez tube screener, and then into the Electro-Harmonix Qtron, then to the Boss Super Phaser, then up all the way to the compression pedal. Now this is, guitar players watching this are going to be like, why does he have the compression pedal there? I know guitar players often put the compression pedal early in the chain. I like mine there because it takes all the effects from the bottom row and kind of just normalizes them, almost like a gate. Just gives me a really kind of consistent signal that I'm going to then send into the equalizer. The equalizer I just use a little bit for a boost for my clean signal, but also you can see the low end is kind of dialed back. That's to kind of get rid of some of the valve noise that comes from my microphone. And then into my brand new TC Electronic Flashback, which is the delay and looper pedal, and then into the digital reverb, and then out to the board. And so that's what I have hooked up in that order. I messed around a lot of time trying to figure out what order to put things in. This is how it is right now, and it works really well for me. The magical thing for me was the compression. The MXR Dyna comp back there was the magical thing to put that there in the chain. It's on all the time. And as is my reverb is on all the time, which you'll see in the videos when I actually play the pedals. So I hope you check out my other videos. All the information for these pedals is located in the comment section there below the video. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to see, let me know. Fire me a comment, and I'll be making some more videos showing you how these sound with the trumpet. Thanks a lot.